Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome to another episode in this playthrough of Civilization 6 Rise and Fall as the Zulu. So last time we left off, we were very close to building the Temple of Artemis and we had a few barbarian problems over here. We were a bit nervous about the Dutch border and the Persians are almost certainly going to strike out because they've denounced us. And when the Persians do that, it tends to be followed up with war. So in this episode we're going to continue to consolidate our position, hopefully. I'm hoping we can add a couple more settlements as well to our civilization and things like that, so hopefully we'll be okay. The first thing we are going to do is, before I forget, I'm going to change that to games and recreation, because hopefully we'll grab that wonder and it'll still give the bonus to drama and poetry. But we're going to have a look at the world rankings just to see how we're currently doing. I'm not too concerned. Early game tend to fall behind, then snowball effect. So science-wise, we're doing okay. We're in the mix, shall we say. The French are doing the best, but I'm not too worried about that. Culturally, we're doing well, I think. Yeah, we're making more culture than most of our competitors. Probably down to the Akandas we've built. They're giving us an extra culture per citizen, I think, or they should be. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, they should be. I think they are. So we can be pretty happy with that. Domination. Obviously the Persians. Oh no, we've got a bigger army than the Persians. So that's alright. So we don't need to worry too much. So we're doing okay. We've also got 4 settlements. So yeah, let's jump into the first turn. Antioch has declared war on Stockholm. I'm presuming that's because Antioch is now going to be all the Caesarian of the Persians. Oh great, Stockholm's going to fall. We cannot allow this. Surely we cannot allow the bloody Persians just to attack everywhere. We must bring an end to this tyranny. Just think though as well, once they've finished with the with Stockholm, I'm sure we'll be target number 1. Maybe we should just strike out them first. I wouldn't mind it. I'd definitely consider joining in an alliance with the French to defeat them. Alright, I'm happy for you to stay there and keep watch. Gives us a decent field of vision. About you. Just auto-explore. Okay. Oh, we're 2 turns off. We are 2 turns off. I really, really want this for the amenities and the fact we've built a wonder. It'd make me very happy, and be a very happy man. Can we go around? Why can't we go around? Oh no, I said we weren't gonna, did I? We said we'll just buy something, I think. Yeah. I forget, I literally whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What is this? What is this behaviour? This is not normal behaviour. This is, I'm about to declare war on you behaviour. Well, I wouldn't, because I will be very keen to do something about that, Wilhelmina. I won't take kindly to that. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Okay. We should get that wonder next turn. Fingers crossed. Oh. Gotta wait a bit more. Yeah, you stay there. If she does that, I'm gonna go crazy.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, because now we should also get
The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese.
Well, we knew we'd get that. We knew we'd also get that inspiration boost. Because obviously we get 50% now because of our dedication we made when we entered the Golden Age. So how has that benefited us? It's gave us a couple more amenities, nothing too drastic. But I wanted the era score more than anything, so it'll be from there. I'm not quite sure where else. Oh, maybe if we get that up as well, that could help. How many does it give us? Oh, 3. That's pretty decent. And we get a nice historical moment. Look at that. Oh yeah, look. Classical era. We've got a clear break here from the eras. Nice. The first thing we did in the classical era was build a wonder. Cool. Oh, we need more housing there. Yeah, there's definitely a war on the horizon, in other news. In other news, the Dutch are getting shirty. Right. Can we prioritise production? Does that change anything? I think we should be able to deal with it though. We've got a spearman, we've got an archer in 2 turns, and we'll have another archer in 3. We just need to ride out the early storm. At least we've got Victor in there, which will help. That's fine. Our forces are stretched because we really are facing a war on 2 fronts. And if you know anything about history, that's never a good thing. Ask Hitler. Well, you can't because he's dead, but if he wasn't dead, I'm sure he'd tell you a war on 2 fronts is never a good thing. She's gonna declare war, and I'm gonna just be so annoyed. Yeah, wait till your trader's out, you little snake. Is this revenge for the Scottish game I just played through when I robbed your settlers, Wilhelmina? Is this revenge? Oh great, Stockholm's been defeated. This is gonna be difficult. I bloody hate Cyrus. He's always the same. He always behaves like a prat. Oh look, they are. I'm telling you now, the Dutch are getting ready. Look at that. They even brought the slinger in, which I'll make quick work of. Unless the... if this is a chuffing alliance between the Persians and the Dutch, get ready. I'm just going to start swearing. I'm not really. I'm just going to go... I'm seriously just going to be bleep, bleep, bleep. I'll leave you there. I'm not worried about a slinger. That's half damaged. I've lost no sleep over that before. Right. That should be okay. The one time I kind of wish I'd considered building walls. We've got a bit of cash though. Do I have enough to build by a unit? No, but we will have next turn, maybe? Yes, we will. Yeah, no sweat off. I'm not bothered. Right, we're going to try and consolidate here. Right. So I want them to have to cross the river. Right, we'll put you in the city. We'll have the archer there in the district. As soon as these come over, we'll make quick work of them. And then we'll go on the offensive. Nobody screws with me. Come on, Wilhelmina, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't be a pansy about it. Don't get all scared. Oh, yes. That's what we wanted. Although we're quite a distance away, we've got the Eureka for it, which is pretty cool. Alright. Cool. Oh, she's bottling it. Don't bottle it, Wilhelmina. Don't bottle it in front of all your friends. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Alright, so one archer, which we are going to not station there. We're going to station that there. In fact, let's put that there as well. Oh, yeah. Snake. Where are you going? Come on, where are you going? I'm tempted I'd declare war, but I don't want the warmongering penalty right now. Right, that's fine. I'm happy with the archer there. We'll have another archer in next turn to move up. And we should probably fight off whatever they can throw at us. How big's their army? Oh, it's randomly grown. What a surprise. But on the defensive, you're always a bit better, and our troops look to be better than theirs. I'm not scared of you that much. We could. Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether to risk it. I don't think building units is a bad idea though, because we've still got the Persian threat in the south. So if we have too many units, we can always move some down. At least our economy can deal with it. Right, let's go for another spearman. We'll have 2 spearmen and 2 archers, sorry. That's fine. What time are we on here? Oh, we don't know because Alex forgot to start the timer. That's good, isn't it? I roughly know what time I started. Come on, Wilhelmina, don't bottle it. Not in front of all these people.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger.
Cool. Everyone loves horses. Many dispute the actual start of the classical era, but you know it was when the Zulus discovered horseback riding. Love it. Top stuff. You can stay there. That's also gave us another era score. Ah, the trade is finished. Good news. Now what do we want to do with this? I think I'm pretty happy. There's nothing special about this city, so the kind of... It could be quite useful going to Ilundi. I'm not sending it over there because it's bound to get pillaged from or to there. I think we send it to Ilundi. That extra 2 production and growth would be nice to have there. And the Dutch are about to attack us anyway, so there's no point being really friendly with them, is there? And sending them nice things which they like. Let's send a trade route. Buenos Aires would give us production at... Choices. No, we're fine. We're going to send it to Ilundi. There we go. Begin route. That's gave us a Eureka to currency. Yay! I think in regards to this era, I'd be happy to consolidate with the normal age after the Dark Age. So I'm guessing this is to avoid a Dark Age. You will need 48 or more to avoid the next Dark Age. So I'd be quite happy to avoid that. Yeah, you move up. If they don't attack me, I'm probably going to end up attacking them. Yeah, currency would be nice. We also want to think about getting some of the districts out, really, don't we? Maybe a campus might not be a bad shout here. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I'd want to put it near the mountains for the +2. Where do we put the Akanda? I think we just put it out of the way, to be honest. Rainforest, yeah. But I think you're always going to end up probably building the Akanda out of the way. What I like about the mountains is it's pretty much a boat. It's a... No. What I do like about a campus and the mountains is that the mountains aren't going to move. You're probably going to want to chop down the rainforest at some point. But not immediately. I think though that is a good place for a campus. And I think we will probably end up putting a campus down there at some point, but it might make sense not to do that right now. Might make sense to actually put the campus there. Anyway, so I think instead of building a campus in Ilundi, we are going to probably go for the barracks. We can head back to the settlers once we feel more comfortable, but right now I think we'll go for a barracks. Then we'll go for... why? Oh, we need a population of 4 or greater. Well, that crap. Right, you can just build probably another archer then. That'd make me feel happier. Right, cool. So we are going to probably suffer in the short term in regards to science. But we're not that far behind. And we've actually got more than Persia and the Netherlands. That's fine. Right, cool. The only reason I didn't build a campus in Ilundi was I didn't want to pay the money. Because I'd rather have that option to build a unit with the kind of threat of war that seems to be arising all the time. Are you running away? Oh cool. I'm glad they're actually going to deal with that. Although I'd quite like the era score. Ooh, village. Yay, treble village. Where's the scout? Where? Oh no, the Carthage just found it. Mint. We'll have to find one of our scouts and send him there. Right. they're moving their troops back, which to me suggests, oh wow, we're not even that, they're not denouncers anymore. So to me that suggests they're unlikely to go to war with us, doesn't it? Surely it does. So does it make sense for us to kind of... Well, we're going to have to keep a strong force here because we don't trust them. But I think we can probably leave that right now at 2. And instead focus on something else. I don't really want to buy a tile, as I've said right now. But I want a campus. I like my campuses. We'll go on monument. Bonus to loyalty or culture or both. Okay, that's fine. Because we need to get some commercial hubs up as well. God, we've got a lot to do in the not too distant future. Oh no, they're coming back.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later
Cool.
to find time for illness.
I think we're happy though. I think right now we are happy with the policies we've got in. Apart from that one, because we're not building wonders anymore, are we? We could go back to the settlers one. But I don't think we'll end up building them yet. We are building one builder. I know that. And now, we'll put this one in. +2 gold from all trade routes. Because we've currently only got one trade route. But it's nice. And we're not going to have it in very long. So that'll be fine. Can we be friends now? Netherlands, please. I don't want a war yet, otherwise I'd have just asked for one. I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go for recorded history because we get a governor title. It'll be a great general. What a golden age we are in. It'll be a great general, I'm telling you now. Yep, and that's because of the points we get from the Akanda, so that's nice. So, Hannibal Barca, or Barker, whatever. Well, it's not Barker, is it? +5 combat strength and +1 movement to classical and medieval land. Oh, that's cool. That's going to help us move our army quickly. Nice. I think what makes sense with him, because I am very, very aware that the probably biggest threat comes from Persia right now, is to send him up here. And now, I know that sounds silly, but I think it said kind of, yeah, +5 combat strength and +1 movement. Are they classical? Would that give you more movement? We'll have to find out. I'm hoping it will, but I'm not so sure myself, actually. Is that just one era score? Yeah. Oh, I thought it'd be more than that. That's sad. Crimea River. Why am I being sarcastic with myself? That's bizarre, isn't it? Alright, that's fine. Barracks being built in Alundi. Right. Where are you going with all them troops? That is weird behaviour. That's within 2 tiles. If we move you away... No. Same movement. That's fine. Right, I think I want to move you down here anyway. I'm going to move you down there, where you could be very useful in the future. I just want you to defend. Oh good, they've got rid of that, that's nice. As much as I wanted the Euroscore for getting rid of it myself, a bit busy right now. Right then. Let's think about our next moves then. So you can go in the city and just make sure they're not posing any real threat to us. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Another unit, so we should be in a pretty decent position. Yep, I think our army's big enough now to kind of not worry too much about an attack. So we will move you. We've got one there, one there. Probably into the middle, perhaps. I know it seems a bit like no man's land right now, but that's a good thing. That's a good place. We can either move it here if the threat comes from here, or more likely, if the Persians attack over here, we can move the archer over quickly. So I'm happy with that. I don't want ancient walls. I'd be tempted to build ancient walls in there, but I'm probably not going to. What we do want is a campus, but you can't get one for 3 turns. Which also makes me reluctant to build some settlers in there as well, because that'll take the population down even further. Granary could be good. But then again, so could builders. +1 food. +2 housing. We don't have a housing problem. How's loyalty? I'm presuming it's good. Yes, it's fine. So that acts as another culture, and we do kind of want as much culture as possible. Yeah. It's between... we'll get a builder. We'll get a builder because... we could have built a horseman actually, but we'll get a builder because we can upgrade some tiles, improve some tiles around here, and then I think we're also going to switch back to settlers to try and colonise most of this land as well. Oh, look at that. They're spreading like a bloody disease, them lot. So we're going to have to kind of react to that as well. Yeah. So I think we'll get builders to help with further future settlements as well. That's fine. Is this like down here? I wonder if that's how far we are in the... oh no. I wonder if that's how far we are into the era. Right, I'm happy with that. Military. You can just kind of stay there for now. I will remember you are there, I promise you. I don't think there's an attack coming from the Dutch anymore. So I think what makes more sense is to move him down here. Move this one into the city, so you can fortify. By moving the Zulu archer, the archer into here, it's more capable of getting down and supporting, or whatever we decide to do with a new settlement. So that's fine. Right, we're going to go for a campus now. Right, where were we? I took the usual 3-day break I take in the middle of episodes. Yeah, anyway, let's carry on. I think we were choosing our production in Lundi, or Lundi, whatever you want to call it. And I think we were thinking, do we want to go for a campus? And I think we probably do. Because our science production at this stage is not particularly exceptional. 10.8, nothing to particularly shout about. So maybe we should think about putting down a campus. Ooh, that's a lot of gold though to buy that tile. We would have to buy that tile as well because I want the adjacency bonuses from the mountains. Oh well, it's there to be spent. Okay, right. Yeah, hang on. Right, that'll be fine. I'll have to put it there, yeah. Okay, I have no idea how long we have left on this episode. It is literally depends on how quickly my mother gets back from where she's been. So that could be in 2 minutes, that could be in 10 minutes, so we'll just see. It'll not be very long. Okay, Delegate Netherlands have just received a foreign delegation from France, which doesn't really affect us too much. It's hardly a good thing, but it's not that much of a bad thing either. As long as they don't ally against us, that would be a bit bad. But the French are friendly with us, so that's alright. It's the Persians we need to worry about. Right then. So I am tempted. Have we got marble yet? I'm presuming we have, but I'm not sure. No. Okay. So I'll not grab the olives because they're awful, but also because I'm very aware that if Persia sends some forces up here, they're gonna probably get looted. So we might not prioritize grabbing the olives. The marble would be easier to defend, and also the cattle would be quite nice to work on as well. So we'll go. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty much fine. So we'll go cattle first, which will give us an extra production. So food and production is always nice. And then we'll go and work on the marble, which will be absolutely, I don't know, it'll be fine. Right then, so Bab and a go. Where do you want to build in here? I think we said we were pretty much happy with our standing army. I'm tempted to go for walls. I'm not a big walls person. I don't usually require them, but the Persians are quite scary. And I would feel a little bit more comfortable if we could kind of defend ourselves against them with the walls. Could also maybe go for the settlers if we have a look at what policies we've got in there. Okay, we haven't got the colonisation policy in, but I'm sure we're going to put that back in to try and colonise some of this land. So I think for now we will go for ancient walls just to give ourselves a little bit of extra defence. But we don't really need them. But we'll be fine. I'd rather have them. They can always bring tourism in later if we need it. Ooh, look at all this land. That actually is pretty grabbable land. That is something to bear in mind, isn't it? I'm hoping I've
Wealth
actually
consists not in having great possessions.
Right, cool. We can now build a commercial hub and get a market. I'm hoping we've also sorted the audio out. I think the audio was a little bit loud on the previous part, but we'll see. We'll have it sorted for the next episode. Yep, marble. Marble. In fact, take one forward. Oh no, we don't get any more vision from that. Well, that was a waste of time. Cool. You can. I think we actually discussed keeping you around here, but I might move you down a little bit. Just so you're a bit more useful. I don't think the Dutch will attack. If they attack, we can always switch things around. We have a spearman and an archer, which should hold them back a little bit. Okay, so I think that's going to be the end of this episode. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to subscribe so you make sure you catch every episode as well with our Scotland series, I should say. And I will see you next time.